Welcome back. It's season 10 of the Subscriber Dynasty. A couple of little housekeeping things. There's been a while since I've made any videos. There's a couple of reasons for that. Obviously, the big one is Chef, who me and him started the whole Subscriber Dynasty thing. He moved and he's getting his house and all that stuff set up. So I can't really record the Subscriber Dynasty without Chef advancing this stuff. And so, it is what it is. Life happens sometimes. This is just a hobby thing for him and myself. But he's pretty close to getting everything moved in. And then once that happens, all these will start up. And, the other thing, I took a different job. Could have sworn I heard some tapping on my window. That's very creepy. I started a new job, and so my hours are a little bit different. I'm not getting home until 6:30, 7 o'clock. And by that time, I don't really feel like recording anything, in which before, I was getting home at like 3:30, 4 o'clock. And that gives me plenty of time to, get other stuff done. But good news is, Chef's about to be done with all that stuff. With the moving in, getting his house and everything set up. So this season's about to start the Subscriber Dynasty. The Madden and the players will start kicking off because I held the players, because of him. I don't want him to have to schedule a user, on top of having to move and do all the stuff that he's doing. And then, you see, college football, the real life college football is about to start up, it was September. So that's coming up pretty quick, which means Down the Sideline is going to be back in about, a month or so, probably, a month and a few days. So that'll be back, and then once he gets settled in, the normal streams will come back. Not the Down the Sideline stream where we talk about football stuff, but the streams where we just kind of get together and play games. Let's take a look at the depth chart, see what we're working with here at Western Kentucky. I've done all the redshirting stuff. I filled the recruiting board. There's a few good players in there, so hopefully we can get our hands on those. We're just going to kind of go through this real quick. Now, I did change a few names to subscribers like I said I was going to do, but there was some guys that were already on the team or they were juniors or seniors. I don't want to name subscribers after players that are seniors are going to be gone in 1 year. Kind of want them to be there for a while so we can see them play year after year type thing. So starting out at quarterback, we got Mike White. Not too bad. He's got decent speed, arm, and stuff's good. I'm not going to, go all the way to the right on all these. Don't know my right from my left. But then another senior and then a freshman, Ryan Reese, which we need some quarterbacks, and I got some guys on the board that are pretty nice. So hopefully we can get one of those guys with a little bit more speed than that. But running backs, Wales done really good last year. And he's going to be the starting man this year. Fullbacks, we don't care about our fullbacks. I didn't recruit any. We're a little thin in the wide receiver section. I mean, they're good. But, we made it last year with the guys. We've got a lot of them back, actually. Tywan Taylor's back. Nick Norris is back. Faint, I don't know where he was at, but he's here now, which is fine. He's got great speed. I think this guy's are actually our returner for the agility and acceleration. So you ought to be good in that third slot. And then Shaquille Johnson, our tight end, which is also the fourth wide receiver. The offensive line's pretty decent. We got most of the same people back. I think we lost, one or two guys maybe. That's two really good guards, which is good. And then even the right tackle on the other side, which he's a senior. That's not very good, but it is what it is. So what's our tackle on the other side? 77. All right, well, that's all right. Defensive line's looking good. We got Hammond and Overstreet. Actually, Overstreet's the right end. I moved him over there. Oh, we got a bunch of transfers. So there's a transfer that would actually start on the other side if he could be there, but they got to sit out for a year. And I think we got a corner and a linebacker or maybe a safety. I can't remember if he's a corner or what, but they're pretty good. They're pretty good players there. And then the defensive line or the defensive tackles. Pretty good, not the greatest, but you know what? They're going to work. We're not going to play a whole lot of crazy talent-wise in our conference. Now I don't know what user games we have because I can't look at the schedule, but that's a different story altogether. And then hopefully we can just cut down on turnovers because that'll kill us. We're a little thin at the linebacker section. This guy here is actually our best linebacker. I don't know if I want to move him to middle linebacker or not because our right side linebacker is not very good either. Now, I named this guy Little Chef because no team that I ever changed the names on would be complete without a Little Chef. Now, Little Chef may get benched for this guy. It just depends. I don't know how they're going to play yet. And I think I only named like 3 players because He's actually the only one, or Chef is actually the only guy that was a junior that I changed the name on, just because I can do what I want with Little Chef and not feel bad about it. But if I made somebody a subscriber name and then benched them, I would feel bad maybe. Maybe I wouldn't. I don't know. But he's the only one I've done that on. We just don't have a lot of... All the starting people are all... they're all upperclassmen, so I couldn't really name too many people. Here's the guy on the right side. I don't know how to say his name, but he's a sophomore, but gosh, hopefully we'll get people that are better than that. I mean, this other guy's already... Well, Column's the guy on the left-hand side, but anyway... And then here's what we got for corners. I changed them up a little bit. We did get a freshman. This is the best freshman that I got, Mr. Flemlow Raps. I'll try to remember to put a link in the description. He puts out NCAA stuff. I watch some of his videos time to time. Pretty cool guy, and so I figured I'd name a corner after him. He's actually got the best man coverage of all of our corners, and he is a freshman that we recruited last year, if I can get over here to it. 82. So... He's going to be on one side and DeAndre Simmons on the other. And then the other guy that I named, Hawk Plankenhorn. He's actually in the Subscriber Dynasty as one of the players. And I took his Twitter handle and his YouTube handle and I combined them into one name because I thought if somebody was named Hawk Plankenhorn, that would be a sweet name for like a safety or somebody in the secondary. Which he's got good man coverage as well. Maybe he got tired of playing over there when we whooped him. When we whooped UTEP. And he decided to come over here and play for Western Kentucky. And free safety's not bad. I mean, he's a senior, so I really couldn't name. He's going to be gone next year. So I didn't really want to name him that. So hopefully we'll get some really good players. And I found some gems, man. I found one that was a plus 13. So hopefully we can get him on the team next year. And then, like I said, the 3 transfer people that will end up starting, hopefully, will end up changing their names. So slowly but surely we'll get, a bunch of people's names in here. So, but that's just, like I said, there's just lots of seniors, lots of juniors all throughout. There wasn't really a whole lot of freshmen that are starting anywhere. Kick returner, punt returner. And that's looking at the new Western Kentucky team. Not really much else to show. I mean, as the team, there are going to be some guys that are going to be better than what they said. Like Bowling Ball turned out to be a great running back. I didn't think he was going to be that great either. So there's going to be some of those guys that step up and play better than what the stat sheet says, just because that's how it is sometimes. But I'm excited to get the season kicked off. I'm excited to get back to putting the videos out on a more regular basis and ready to get these videos out and get to another season and getting through the recruiting and hopefully, building this team back up, getting it better, way better. It's going to be a grind, probably going to stick with it. But I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate the comments saying, yo, where you at? We missed the video, stuff like that. I appreciate that very much. But we'll see you guys in the next game.